everybody, and welcome. So you can't see me, but hopefully you can hear me. But having some issues with my camera setup, so might just be a audio if it doesn't correct itself, because it's showing up pink, and I have no idea why. So it's a bit weird for sure. Hope you guys are having a good time. Of course, let's get into it. I might pop in the camera there. You can sort of see. Let's see the audio. The audio is going pretty well. I'll pop the camera in, but you can see that it's going to be a bit strange. So, boom, you can see I'm all pink. I'm all pink, so you can just see the outline of me there. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. That's probably a bit easier, but it is looking a bit weird at the moment with the old, possibly with the old green screen is probably the case. So I'm not sure what's going on there for sure. Bit strange. So you just have to put up with that, I'm afraid, until I work it out. It's just happened, of course, just as I decided to go live streaming, and there. So that's what happened. Eddie Edwards in the house. Hey, Superman. Hey, good to see you, Eddie. I hope you're doing well. And of course, look at this, folks. We've got 6 minutes to go in today's accelerator. We have 10 11% remaining. It just keeps changing between 10 and 11%. But looking pretty good, folks. We've had a really good day with the accelerator. It is on fire. It is on fire at the moment. So yeah, I'm pretty in pink today, pretty in pink, and it's just something to do with hopefully once I reboot my computer, it will set itself up properly, and it will be working fine. All right, so pretty cool. Let's go into the results at the moment. So we've got 5 minutes to go, and we've got already sold 360 million Axion, 360 million Axion. It's pretty awesome. We've got also burn. Let's go to the burn, or let's just not go to the burn. 170 through just under 173 million burn. Now this is major. There's probably about no, it's probably about 0.17, probably at 0.17% of all liquid Axion is burnt there. That's a big deal. That's going to add up. And of course, Bitcoin is paid out as 0.2 a Bitcoin, so a fifth of a Bitcoin, just under $10,000 or just over 9,000 more accurately. Now, what did we enter into the accelerator today? 8.5 ETH. Awesome, and just under 2,000 USDC, and we even had a bit of wrap Bitcoin there. Look at that, 0.01. That's snuck in there somehow, so that's pretty awesome. And that's nice to see the 6 tokens working. Be nice to once the marketing comes out for backing up the accelerator, we're expecting video ads. Then hopefully some of these other communities will start coming in there as well. FBAM's in the house. Morning, everybody. And FBAM says, burn, 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 baby. Absolutely. And Alex K says, what a day today, or yesterday for some. Absolutely, what a day. So markets have been pretty crazy too. And that's pretty much what's happening there. So looking good, folks. Now, if you want to enter in to this accelerator either today or tomorrow, there is a link in the video description. All you have to do is hook up your wallet like a MetaMask, connect it up here at the top here, and then of course you can then just enter the amount. You can select the token that you want to use. There's Ethereum, USDC, DAI, wrap Bitcoin. What else here? We've got BAT token, and finally Shiba. So 6 different tokens you can choose. You can put in the amount. That's all you have to do is select the coin, put in the amount, continue, and then put in the period that you want to stake. So you're buying and staking. That's the main function of the accelerator. But of course, the bonuses are pretty epic. You've got up to 28.4%, although in this one there's only 38.8 million Axion remaining, which means that it's probably, what is it, about 1.1 ETH or something like that left that you can get the full bonuses, but you can still get partial bonuses if you do. So obviously that's the longer you stake, the better, and that assumes you sort of start getting the bonuses from 350 days onwards. Otherwise, below 349 days, you're getting 7% bonus, which is pretty nice, above market 7%. And minimum staking period is 60 days. So those are the benefits, pretty awesome. Plus, there's a special $5,000 random prize draw over the first 2 weeks of the launch up to the 15th. Minimum spend $300 and a 350-day stake. Gas fees have been all over the place today. So we're going to check those out just quickly before the accelerator closes. Alex K says, I finally put some money into accelerator, but have no idea where to track your bid or stake after. That's hilarious, Alex. Nice one though, and well done to you. Hi, Superman says John Atkins and everybody. Hey, John Atkins, awesome Axion token member, and a big shout out from John for sure. Let's quickly check the gas prices. Oh, they're particularly high at the moment. So if you do a gas price around about 70, 75 gwei, maybe 80 gwei, that's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. What was it going to cost you? It's going to cost you. I've just forgotten what it's going to cost you. I think it's about. I've just forgotten. I think it was $1.140. I tried to remember this one. I've just forgotten now. I think it's about $130, $140. I think that was what it was. Gwei's down at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the day, of course. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So we've had some really high stuff again today, 825. So that must have been insane. I'm sure we must have got some pretty super high gas prices there. Pretty high most of the day. Look at it. It is coming down around the auction time. Sorry, the accelerated time, open and close, which is where we're at the moment. You can see 1900 hours is where we have the close and open of the accelerator. But today's been ruthless today, but it is coming down a little bit. Let's hope for something better in the hours ahead. Obviously, the market's had a massive correction from a Bitcoin smashing over. Is it that bear trap? We'll find out. That certainly feels like it, doesn't it? We've got a minute to go, folks, until the recharge happens. We got 38.8 million AXN left in today's one, and then we're going to jump up forward. John Atkins says, I was going to convert USDT to USDC to buy an accelerator, but the cost to convert was about $350, so I abandoned that. Yeah, that's probably a wise one there, John. You got to make it sure it works for you. And today's gas prices have been horrendous. 30 seconds to go. Let's have a quick look at CoinGecko just before the accelerator finishes in 30 seconds. And we're going to start the next day. I think, did I say day? Day 8. So we're probably on about day 9, about to start day 9 is my guess. So Prana would know if Prana was here. So there we are, 45.5. Wow, what a smasher there. Really 12.4%. Cardano down, Binance down under 400. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Some real smashing going on there, folks, at the moment in the market. So was that a bear trap? Because we thought that once we got over 51, that we were going to be a good chance of getting a double, beating that all-time high. But looks like we've got smashed back down there. Bear trap, was it? And September's notorious. Remember, I've been saying that for a couple of days. September is pretty notorious for smashing down the weekends, as it were. So we'll see. All right. So Kevin Wilson's in the house. Hi, everybody. Hey, big shout out, Kevin. Another Axion token member, represent. And Alex K says the fees are insano in the braino. Only Hex is unaffected for the most part. That's correct, Alex. We've been watching that pretty epically. Now it is kind of decoupled. Remember, it's about 80 to 85% decoupled from the markets. It's in USD. Most of the pools in USD, and so and obviously it's got the Pulsechain. People want to get the copy of the Hex on the Pulsechain. That's driving it too. And there are big buyers in the market trying to get positions in the Hex. So lots of forces moving on that, plus a general general groundswell from a lot of different crypto communities trying to pick that up. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff pushing up the old Hex at the moment. Now I just saw something. Actually, we might talk about that later, even though even though it's a sort of a side topic. Might talk about what I saw in the old Hex trade. It was pretty harsh on someone that tried to buy in there. We'll check that out in a second. Right, so we're going to refresh this. We've recharged. I think we're starting day 9. I think it is day 9. So we'll get into that. Alex K says yes, but remember, if it doesn't go down when other things do, it's making all-time high versus ETH and BTC. Yeah, I do remember that, Alex. That is so true. Absolutely. All right, so we're resetting. Are we resetting? Yeah, we've reset the bonus amount. It's now at 375 million. Awesome stuff, and it's 24 hours to go, basically. This dial clock will finish. See how there's only a few bits in the dial there? That's from yesterday. We just finished day 8 or whatever. We've got 11% remaining on that. It's going to refresh too. That will fix itself up and go to 100%. There we are. Woo! 100%. We got the dial up there. So that's all set, folks. So once again, you can enter into the accelerator using the link in the video description just to hook up your wallet. Select the token, the amount that you want to put in, and of course, click continue. Put in the period that you want to stake for, and minimum 60 days, maximum 555 days, and that way you go. And you've got all the indicators on the right here. Plus, you can click on advanced button, and it gives you all the shares breakdown as well. So So if you want to know how the shares are broken down, it's pretty cool. I've done lots of conversations about that, so hopefully you may have seen one of those. Down the bottom, of course, we had all the burns. I forgot to talk about those, but they are in the video description. So fortunately, I wrote them down, but that's pretty cool. And they'll update the all-time results shortly. So we're going to wait for that. Now, remember, if we go to the burn address, that won't update until someone does a stake, folks. So someone's going to need a stake. So it's still sitting at 2 billion 55 million from yesterday. Hasn't got, sorry, from the day before. Hasn't got yesterday, day 8, I guess it is, burn in there. So we're waiting for that. That's going to happen probably any time, we hope. Looking forward to that. Prana says, woo! Nice one there, Prana. Hopefully I said that well enough. So is my screen showing up pink? Just let me know if it's showing up pink to you. My screen, my video feed shows up pink to me in my studio. So let me know if that is showing up pink to you, or you actually see me without any pink haze over me. I'm not sure what's driving that. Something weird. I have seen it before though. So anyway, all right, let's check out the Axion price. You wanted to check it out. Let's go check it out. So we've got 2.9 million in total liquidity. So definitely dropped with the price dropping. 32,000 daily volume on the low side now. That's and pulled ETH down to 422. And the pulled Axion up to 14.3. So not really desired outcome at the moment, despite having the accelerator sell out about 90% yesterday. But nevertheless, you know, it's a bit of a mixed bag there as well. So let's go drop down. Obviously, got ETH has dropped, so that's dropped too. So that's a big deal. All right, so here is the 1 hour. Let's go back and see how much we've fallen. We're going to go back to 1900. Is it 1900 there? It looks like it is on the daily, on the hourly. So we're going to go, is that 1900? 1700. 17. Oh, so 1700. Let me redo that again. 1700. Let's go. Looks like a bit further back. 1 to 1700. So 1700, and we've gone down. We were down about 18%. That's unbelievable. And then we're back. We're actually only down about 13.5% now. So we come up a little bit. There was a couple little, obviously the accelerator helped buy that out, push it back up. The purple line is our 0001 line. We definitely want to stay about that. So we have bounced below it, but we've pushed higher there with the accelerator pushing the price up with the purchases made on market. So nice to see that. That's the accelerator helping out there when you need it. So very cool on that. Let's quickly check the daily on the old Charto, the Chartoristo. Prana says, you look like a member of the Blue Men group. Hey, thanks, Prana. Appreciate that. I love that group. Well, I used to. Alex K says, shows blue for me. Okay, Alex. Cool. And the blue is his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him. Nice one, Alex. I like that song. All right, so very cool. This is the daily. So just we're back on we've got double top there. Double top, it looks like. And except we got the index is sort of showing the negativity there at the moment. So hopefully we'll bounce from here as usual. We'll see what the market does on that. But we had a good day on the accelerator, and the markets, you know, obviously had a bad day generally, and that's impacted Axion. Let's have a look at we've got Wise. Wise was up at 62 cents. That's down now 52 cents. So it's down 10 cents. It's a pretty big decrease. Quick is down from $600 down to 503. Matic was up at $1.70. Remember, now it's down at $1.24. So that's the second layer. Hex, of course, still fighting around that 40-cent mark. Did get up to almost, it did get up to 42 cents. That's pulled back. And Dex Tools is down at 52 cents. Man, what are the income streams going to be on that? That was up at 70, 80 cents, even up to, I think it touched possibly 90 cents. That's down 52. That might actually be quite a good income stream worth checking out. But I've tried to find some information on that today because obviously they're doing trading on the platform now. It's going to make a pretty handsome revenue stream. And Axion sitting there. I just want to show you something on the Hex. So we're just going to digress for a second. And I want to show you a trade. So Axion has, remember that T-Dally and the team wrote some code to stop the bots stealing ETH out of our pool and making little crypto profits, whereas Hex doesn't have that, right? And you see a lot of nasty trades, unfortunately for people, on the Hex buying. So this is, what's this? This is on version 2 pair. I'm just going to go scroll back here on the Hex. I just want to show you something. The fact that fortunately for for Axion, we won't get this happening, which is really cool. Here it is here. So the price was sitting at 38 cents on Hex. Then this big bot trade came in, 275, all on the same timestamp, and they front run this account here, which did 10.4 ETH, and that should have picked them up quite a nice bag of Hex, but they only ended up getting 49,000, and they had to pay 71 cents, almost 71 cents for it. And then the bot came in afterwards and sold down at 52, and then bagged itself about 4 Ethereum. Can you believe it? 3.5 Ethereum. Real nasty, that one. I feel sorry for the person having to pay 71 cents at this stage of the play. Obviously, it's going to take a while for them to get to break even. So just shows you those are the bots. Look at them. Another one bot came in as well. Fortunately, Axion does not have those anymore. Thanks to the innovations of the Axion team, we haven't seen any bots activated on Axion for some time. So I thought you guys would find that pretty cool, as some of this cool stuff the Axion team has done. So very nice. Hey, Jan's in the house. Hey, Jan. Hi, everybody. Hey, good to see you, Jan. So that's pretty much the market price there. We're going to quickly, I'll just close that down. We'll get out of there. And this is the Gwei. Let's have a look at the Gwei at the moment. It's come down to 77. Yay! Awesome. I'm clapping here. 73, 72. This is the lowest it's been pretty much all the time. So this is pretty much down the low that we've seen all week. If you look at the weekly chart, we don't get many times down the 70s. That's kind of our low, the 70s at the moment. Oh, we got some 67 back there, but that was at the only 67 I can see. So this is towards the lowest we've had in the last 7 days at the moment, this Gwei right now. So this would give you, this, like I said, this would get you in about $125 or something to do a buy and stake and accelerate at the moment. So if you wanted to go in now, it's probably a good time. Once again, not investment advice, do your due diligence. Alex K says, ouch, that's a painful front run. People need to stop misusing slippage settings. That's right, Alex. I felt sorry for them. That was quite that's probably the worst one I've seen. I've seen a couple of bad ones. That was pretty bad as well. Look, it's back up to 90. See how volatile it is? 70 down and up to 90. No problem at all. All right, let's do a refresh on the burn address, see whether someone's done any stake. I don't think it has to be someone out of the accelerator to do a stake. Could be anybody in the ecosystem. I'm not sure whether that's true or not, of course, but might actually be one from the accelerator. I'm not sure how T-Daily or whoever's programmed that. Pretty cool. All right, so not too bad. Let's refresh this and see whether we've got any bids in here. We are 11. Was it 11 minutes in? Are we 11 minutes in? So yeah, we're just over 10 minutes in to the day. I think it's day 9. 375 million in there, and of course 100% remaining at the moment. So yesterday we did about 90%, so that was pretty solid, I think. Jan says nothing more annoying than a stuck transaction. Oh, I hate that too, Jan. Fortunately, I haven't had that for a while. Haven't done a lot of transactions on Ethereum lately. That's probably a reason why. Alex K says high slippage setting is never a default. So people are suffering because of their own choices. I see. Good point there, Alex. So, yep. Oh, really cool. All right, so that's that. What else we got? Don't forget the $5,000 is up for grabs. I'd like to highlight that because it is a super duper incentive. The team has got some things up their sleeve, I think. And let's go on to Discord and see what's going on there just quickly. How we're doing with 19 minutes into the live stream. Not too bad at all. I do apologize for the video screen. It just popped up just before I went live. Went all funny. So there's not much I could have done about that in such a short space of time. So that was just the way it is. Actually, a token swap on Matic is 20 cents, 1/5 of a cent. Yeah, well, this is on off topic. Yeah, I had to pay. There was huge spikes in Matic prices just about 20 minutes ago. I had to pay like 20 cents. That was that was just an estimate. It was 20 cents. But hey, so that was the one. That's how we closed. Pretty good results. 10% remaining, and 31,000 sold yesterday. Pretty nice there with the 172 million burn. That's going to add on to this burn here. So that's looking really good. You can already see that's going to push us well over 2%, close towards 2.2% total liquid Axion will be burnt. So I'm loving that. That's really cool. Now, obviously, if we were selling like we did yesterday, we sold 90%. If we were selling Accelerator day after day, that's gonna have a massive impact on the market because we've got the dev wallet lock stuff, got Uniswap, and that's coming out of the Uniswap. And then we've got the burn address. So and then the contract. So really does start sucking out some of that AXN off the market, but does need to get a cumulative. But this is where we wanted to get to. This is exactly the steady address. It was ideal. I'm very excited about this. Obviously, we need to forego a bit of wrap Bitcoin divs. But those eventually, be recovered with the price moving up at some stage. But we do need to get the accelerator selling up more. So if you want to get in there, get in there. It is a win-win, win for the person going in, and a win for the ecosystem generally. So it's pretty nice. Jan said, "Why did I see Ada in one of the Axion tweets? Did I miss something?" I don't know. I maybe was something in there. So a tweet there. I'm not sure where the last tweet is up here. Yeah, normally I was going to actually cover Twitter a lot more on the Axion Twitter, but I haven't been doing that much. Bad on me. Bad. All right. I can't see any tweet up here that's got the ADA in it. Maybe it was much earlier. All right, let's scroll up. Let's go have a look at some of Pullen's, the marketing manager's comments. See whether we've got any insights from Pullen as well. Let's have a look here. So today it was go scroll back. Oh, yesterday. So not many comments today. Yesterday, remember, we had like 4 pages to go through. Today we don't have many, so that's cool. Okay, so they were going to add USDT to the. They were going to add USDT to instead of was it wrap Bitcoin? But they said that there was an issue with that, so they couldn't actually add that into the accelerator. And it was interesting. So if you're wondering about that, what's this one here? I'm not sure what that's referring to. Other brutal times for cash when it's not crashing. Salvador picking up some discounted Bitcoin today. That was one of the tweets from Axion there. Maybe we'll open that up and see whether that brings us. I've got to close down some of the. Not sure whether that's going to be on there. Oh no, that's not relevant. So that's not Axion. So that was a shame. All right, so we'll close that down, and nothing much there for today from Pullen. So we'll just scroll back down there. I am expecting some marketing update regarding the video marketing for the accelerator. So hopefully we'll hear about something about that soon. We've got someone in there commenting on my comments. Actually, a token. Oh, that's right. I already read that one. So let's go to announcements. Check this out. Let's go. Yeah. So nothing new. Just from yesterday that the V3 audit is underway, which is a pretty huge announcement. So we'll take that. Enjoy that one. All right, very cool. Let's jump back to general and get back into there. And we'll jump back over to the burn address and we'll just check this to update. Nothing happening there. Still not updated. We do need a stake for that to trigger, remember, so we'd have to wait for that one. Let's jump back to the actual accelerator. Let's do a refresh. Refresh, folks. La da da da. I've got no drink either. And what am I going to have? I'm going to have some of the dinner that I had yesterday. We're still in the old lockdown. It just goes on forever. So, yep. So here we are. 23 hours and 43 minutes to go. 100% remaining. 375 million. $5,000 up for grabs on top of 28.4% bonus if you max stake. So pretty awesome stuff like that. Yeah, so they were going to think about having USDC, I guess, as well. So that would have been 7. 7 would have been a good number. 7. But 6 is good too. 6 is good. All right, let's see if the all times updated. I guess this is probably updated. I'm assuming this is updated. So just under 2 billion Axion sold in the accelerator so far. I think we've just finished eight days, I think. Axion burned 932 million, but of course the burn address has got probably about almost 2.2 billion in it, but that includes about 12 days from the unified auctions that we finished up beforehand. Then the Bitcoin paid out in the accelerator 1.25 Bitcoin so far, just under $57,000. Pretty cool. And on the input side, what people have entered in 30.9 ETH. That's pretty good. And just under 50,000, or just over 49,000 US dollar coin. And DAI stable 1,100. wrap Bitcoin is 0.6. Now I think they're going to do something special on the platform around the wrap Bitcoin, so we're going to watch out for that, see what they do there, and of course that will allow people that have wrap Bitcoin, if they want to enter back in through the Axion, I guess, platform accelerator for that. BAT token 626.9, sorry. So we could do a lot more work around there. Maybe the team is doing something, maybe possibly more with Brave Browser. Shiba Inu at 1.5, what's that? 1.5 billion Shiba Inu's gone in there, so not too bad. All right, so very cool. Now, if you let's say you chose Ethereum, if you wanted to enter, the link is in the video description. If you want to get to this page, connect out your wallet, you just put in 1 ETH, for example. That would give you, that'd be a principal of about $3,300, and that with a 28.4% bonus from this bonus here, that would give you $446, and that reflective of 33.9 million AXN and a 9.6 million AXN bonus there. Very cool. I love this layout. It's very clear. So congrats to the team on that. Total principal is added up there at the total. Then, of course, you got big BPD or big payday bonuses. There are 5 of those, one each year. The first one's coming up in October. Very soon. It's coming up really soon. We've for those who have been covering this every day, it's been a while, but now it's finally the first one's coming up. It's going to be pretty cool. So that's the extra bonus there. Nice. And of course, with Axion, of course, you only get the Axion at the end of your stake. So that's just take that into account. But there's a good chance that when Axion version 3 comes out, then stakes will be converted to NFTs, and potentially one of the product and deflationary tactics will be for secondary tradable market for max share stakes. So that'd be interesting to see how that plays out. We'll wait for the team to tell us about the strategy overall on those positions. Maturity value at 10,713. This is all Axion, of course. And then on top of that, of course, is a wrap Bitcoin dividends that you get from the accelerator. And this will obviously, the longer that you stake, over 300% more shares you get. And you can see the monthly would be $84, and the yearly BTC divs $1,000 based on the current Axion price and the assuming a certain percentage of the accelerator sells out. I'm not sure what the amount is actually based on that now, but you can go to the stake page and put in a stake here as well if you've got Axion from somewhere else, maybe from the market or something you're holding, and you can go to estimate your earnings, and that there will bring up the estimate earnings page, and that will also give you a form of calculation, and that will give you a bit more about the assumptions that are in there as well. So yeah, all right, very cool. Let's jump out of there, go back to the accelerator, and Neil Robinson's in the house. Hi, sirs. Hey, Neil, good to see you. Hey, it's always good to see all these community favorite people coming in. That's really nice to see that. All right, so you may not be able to see many people's faces, but you get familiar with the names of people, and it's definitely something you get used to. So very nice. All right, I do love the graphics on here. Of course, I've got the background disabled, so all the stars would normally be moving. I'll just disable that for a moment. You can see the stars moving there. Very cool. And as you do the time scale here, the stars will move faster or slower. So pretty cool on there. I'm just going to disable them for the live feed. Neil says you guys hold strong. Yeah, everyone's holding strong there, Neil, for sure. Consistency is the key. Number one, consistency is the number one key. And of course, spreading the word, getting out there. Community plays a big role in spreading the word. So if you're out there, get into maybe just on Twitter, maybe on anything else that you're on, spread the word about Axion. Very exciting times. Lots more, of course. And I think we're going to get something around the Connect Financial soon too. So we might actually just jump onto the Axion network site. So this is Axion Network. If you want to check this out, the links are in the video description, of course. So this is the one here. So obviously they've got an update about the accelerator there on the homepage, looking nice. I like this. Looks pretty good. So let's go to the roadmap and check out this. I don't know if they've updated this. They probably see me commenting about it, but I don't know if they've actually updated. Oh no, they've updated. Hey, they've updated it. Oh, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. What an awesome Axion team, man. Seriously. There we are, the folks. They've updated the roadmap. That's so cool. John Atkins says, I'll still be holding when I'm dead, says John. Nice one there, John. Locked in and staking helps holding skills. That's absolutely right, Neil. And same, John. And Neil says 5555. I'll be well gone then, says Neil. That's hilarious. All right, some nice humor there. Hey, they've updated the roadmaps. So looking cool. I'm going to post this in the chat because this is really cool. Updated. Was it Q3 roadmap? So we're actually towards the end of that now, right? We're in. We'll be in August, are we? What month is it? Is it August? What month is it? September. Sorry, September. That's September. How terrible of me. Q3 roadmap. So check that out. There we are. All right, so that's Q3. So like, so I've got the launch of the Axion portal, revamping the entire staking platform into the new Axion portal, one-stop shop for everything Axion with refreshed UI, stats page, and intuitive user experience. So I think that's what we have to some degree now, but maybe it's a complete. Maybe there's a few more things to restructure on the page. So I imagine I'm not. I think that's kind of partially done as the way I'm reading this at the moment. I could be wrong. But definitely this stuff here, this page here is definitely new looking stuff, but I'm not sure if they're doing a completely revamp. Maybe this is just a sneak preview of some of the views that they're doing. So as it is, this looks pretty funky. So we'll see what happens there. All right, adding additional languages to the staking platform, getting professionally translated languages. That's really cool. So they've already got that on the website, remember? So you can go to the top of the website and change the language here as well. So that's pretty cool. I think they've had a lot of that checked too. I think originally it was like Google Translate, which is really good, fast way of getting it up there with many languages. Centralized exchange listings, getting Axion listed on top-rated exchanges to increase the user base. Now, the only thing about this, of course, is you need an opinion letter saying that the security for not for all the exchanges, but for probably the bigger, decent-sized ones. So I definitely think that they have one of them has been in the pipeline for a while. So we'll see how they get on with that. And I also think that they were going to use one of our strategic partners to help getting the opinion letter. So we'll find out about that. Oh, here it is here. I'm talking about it here, but they've actually added it in here. So nice. Congrats to the Axion team for this. So the Axion team is spot on this. This is so good. So legal opinion on Axion security status. Getting a professional legal team to give Axion a legal opinion, opening up the doorway to SEC listings, additional advertising opportunities, and more. So as we talked about last time, that Wise has just got theirs through a community fundraising. And actually they were in a position to give away quite a lot of stuff to support that, but they've got that to launch on KuCoin. So it'll be interesting to see where Axion is fitting in this zone as well. Voting system improvements, integrating the voting system into the staking platform. We've kind of got that, but we've already got that already, don't we? It seems to have moved around. Not sure we have, is it under tools? I'm not sure. Anyway, so maybe they've just unplugged that. Axion launch, additional ongoing Axion launch partnerships. Now that we know that's on hold at the moment while they're focusing on Axion Prime, but you never know, they may have one still. Because I originally thought they still had one or two left in the pipeline, so we'll see whether something does come of that. Axion version 3, of course, contract launch. Now we're looking forward to that. It's probably not going to be Q3 though. Probably going to be Q4, like the beginning, like October is my guess on that. Accelerator promo video ads created for advertising network. Now that's what we're looking for, folks. That's the news that I was expecting probably this week or next week. You'd think within 7 days of launching the accelerator, you might get something on that. So we'll look forward to seeing whether we get some update about that. But that's a pretty big deal, and that's obviously going to be a big driver of demand. In addition to the community efforts, got to have community efforts. Axion version 3 code audited by Hallborn, yes, and of course we saw that in the announcements yesterday. That has gone to audit, so that's on track, looking good. And then Axion Advisory Council, now that has been established, and we have a couple of members that are actually regular regular people now in this live stream audience. So that's pretty cool to see that. So big hats off to all those people that's volunteer for this, because that's a big deal, right? That's helping out everybody else. So nice on that. Jan says absolutely. And Prana says, I think you are the first one to notice this update onto the roadmap. Oh, really? That's funny, Prana. How long has it been around, Prana? Let me know if it's been around. Or maybe, because I don't know if anyone else has been talking about this. I just saw it. Jan says, can you please go to the tweet and try to explain the ADA thing. Yeah, okay, I'll try and pick that up. Yeah, for sure. So here we are. We've got this. We've got all the tokens added to the ecosystem. This has been done. Now you just can buy and stake with 5 additional. Yeah, done that for sure. And then finally, Axion Accelerator launches. The future staking is here, so that's on track. Very nice. So well done to the team for that. It's August. We've got August here. What's this? This is Q3, isn't it? Yeah, Q3 on Q3 2 onwards. So they have got onwards on there. So that makes sense to include Axion Vision 3 launch on there. And then of course they had August before here. So very cool. We might let's post this in Discord, eh? I'm not sure because I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. So Axion Q3 roadmap updated. Check out. I will post this on the YouTube channel notice board after the live stream, actually. All right, so very cool. And boom. Get out of there. Cool. All right, that's looking good. Prana says, I didn't even know they updated the roadmap. Neither did I, Prana. We just found it because I decided to have a random look at the roadmap, so that was hilarious. They haven't talked about it much. Nice fine set, man, says Ruckus. Yeah. That Ruckus, man, trying to troll me all the time on Discord. So that's okay. We'll let Ruckus off this time. we'll let Ruckus off this time. All right, nice one there. So that's the roadmap. So really nice update and very cool. All right, so it's what's that? Well, I think that's what I was going to look for, right? But we're going to go to Twitter. We're going to go to Twitter. Was that Twitter? Did I go to Twitter? No, Telegram. I go to Telegram. I'm locked out of Telegram because I've lost my password. Twitter. Let's go to Twitter, and hopefully I'm gonna get to the right page. I got to the wrong page last time. Let's have a look. Axion here. So Axion Accelerator has launched and is moving at light speed. That was on the 4th. We want to hear your thoughts. Retweet if you are bullish. Nice little picture there. I like Dead Poet. I think must have a little stuff to do with this. The pace of Axion continues to grow, combined with easy access to cryptocurrencies. This is 7 hours ago. We should expect to see a dominant financial industry by the end of the decade. Crypto doesn't have to be complicated. Stay Axion and Bitcoin. That was 10 hours ago. It's got ADA on there, right? So BTC, Ethereum, ADA, BTC, cryptocurrency. I just think that they're just tagging or BTC ADA. Well, they might be adding ADA on there, so maybe they're going to add ADA on into the accelerators, another token, because I presume they're going to allow a lot more other projects to come in. Now they've added 6. There's no reason why they wouldn't add in more to be able to enter the accelerator. That's my guess. Just responding to Jan there. And True Blue 75 is in the house. Axion Token member represent is in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, True Blue, good to see you. We just went through the roadmap, Q3 roadmap, so you just missed out on that. But it's good to see you in the house there. So that's what's going on there. I think that's all that's going on with the ADA. Possibly a good chance that it will be added into the accelerator, but that's unofficial. I'm just interpreting that. But definitely, this is kind of just generally trying to get attraction to those different cryptos. That's typically what you might do if you're trying to get them to check out the thing. 12 hours ago, more than 2 billion Axion, over $230,000 we've burnt since August 6th. The burn continues, so really nice. This is really cool to promote the some of the main metrics. Obviously, the crypto market understands what burning is, so pretty cool. 15 hours ago, 8 days left to participate. If you buy at least $300 in Accelerator and stake it for over 1 year, you'll automatically be given a chance to win 5,000 USDT. So very cool on that, and I love the artwork. Right, pretty cool on that. Don't forget, spread the word around about this. If you wanted something easy to promote for Axion, then spread the word about this prize at the moment. It's just easy. It's easy for people because there's so much incentive for them to come into the Axion ecosystem. So do spread the word, and very cool. 20 hours ago, coordinating on events like this really shows the camaraderie amongst people fighting in this monetary revolution. The goal of fixing the money and this fixing the world. Congrats, El Salvador. Obviously, they've bought a couple hundred BTC now, and obviously I think as a was it they say a official currency now too, Bitcoin. So second country in the world, very cool. And they obviously I think bought on the pullback too, which was pretty cool. So nice on that one. All right, so that's probably enough there on that one. Let's go back to the accelerator and let's refresh. and see we've got any sales. We're currently 33 minutes into the hour. Man, I've been really chatting away, haven't I, with that? So still 375 million in there left, 100%. We've got 23 hours and 27 minutes to go until the bonus recharge kicks in, and so we'll see how we get on there. The gas prices are at 90, around the 90s at the moment, so hopefully that's going to be okay. To do a swap at the moment with the gas fees around the 90s is about probably $30 to $35. Typically takes something like 70-80% of this, sometimes 60-70%, but probably at the moment it's probably 70%, 70-80% of this value. So have a look at OpenSea. That kind of gives us the best indication of entering buy and stake through the accelerator. It's currently $140, so that's probably pretty close to the 106. Well, it's probably about probably $160 at the moment for at 106. Probably about $160 is my guess at the moment. All right, so very cool, and you can see, yeah, the last hour we have pretty high gas, 112. So what a day, folks. Obviously, the market, pulling back dramatically has had a big impact there for sure. Not helping anybody on the Ethereum blockchain is the gas fees, except for possibly a few people there. Can't believe that NFTs are still trading so highly because the gas fees are pretty harsh, especially on OpenSea. Prana says, I think those hashtags are just to target those audiences to spread the word. I agree with that, Prana. Get more eyes on Accent. Yeah, I do think that they'll probably pull on maybe ADA and maybe even Solana, stuff like that. You want to get the big chains, being able to enter the accelerate the big chains. I actually added the Solana Phantom wallet today as a what do you call it? An extension. Where's it up here? This one here. So they've added the Phantom. So if you haven't got you want to get on Solana, you can add the Phantom. There's now a couple other bridges as well that you can go between Solana, Ethereum, Matic, and BSC chain. So that's pretty cool. There's bridges out there. Let me know in the chat if you want me to cover bridges sometime in the special video. Maybe I might do that. Pretty cool. All right, so bridges, just bridging between the chains, swapping tokens between first layer, second layers, and stuff like that. So pretty nice there. I've got no Solana yet, though, of course. I missed out on that one. So normally get picked up that one. So Solana's obviously powered up into the top 10. Pretty epic there. So Bitcoin there, 45,400. Yeah, still down. Look at that blood on the floor. Trayvon, if you know who Trayvon is, famous guy from BitConnect, doing pretty good job now. I think he's probably wised up a bit about that, but he's doing pretty good stuff, pretty good videos lately. Bitcoin is, he was just saying how, I think it was blood on the streets or something. I can't remember his video did, so it was pretty hilarious as well. So yeah, what were we talking about? Solana. So Solana sitting here at $155. First day in a row that it's actually finally capitulated to market forces, down 17.7. So that's it. So yeah, anyone else holding up here other than stables? Nothing else. Pretty red there, pretty red indeed. Just going through. Anyone else managed to, there's a couple of held up there. Helicran's held up. It's still green across the board. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe if you know what Allegrand's holding up, let me know. Near's holding up there, 47. It's had a pretty big run. I don't know anything about Near as well. What else is going on there? Pretty red everywhere else though. Man, oh man, red. And top 100 we're looking through here. What else? Oh, that's a stable coin. Yeah, so only 2 tokens in there in the top 100 really holding up that I saw there. So interesting. I'm not sure what this Near token is. Let's have a look at that. Interesting. We'll jump back to the accelerator in a second. Yeah, up quite a bit there. So still 12%. 8 hours ago, all-time high. So not actually sure what it does. Near protocol. So look. So look, near.org. Infrastructure for innovation. Near is an open source platform that enables creators, communities, and markets to drive more open, interconnected, and consumer-powered. Looks like another network, doesn't it? Another blockchain. Built on blockchain like never before. Build community, open apps, operate on consumer speed, harness the internet value. secure financial components. So just a lot of joy, speed, and scale with low gas fee, 30 times faster block, 70 times faster finality, 1,000 times cheaper than Ethereum. So this is all like the Ethereum. It's kind of these are like blockchain 3.0s. A lot of these blockchains coming out, like ETL, obviously Solana and stuff like that, like third generation level blockchains. You still got to build the eco. You got to get the business system in behind it, and that's why Ethereum's still worth so much, because obviously early domination. Yeah, interesting. Bring your Ethereum assets near to near, so you can bring those over. Pretty cool. Rewrite nothing, gain everything. That's pretty cool. All right, nice. And who's on there? Wow, looks like we've got quite a bit on there already. So there we are. That sort of explains why they're doing that. Looks like some pretty common names there. Interesting stuff. All right, might check that out a bit further and maybe off air. It's always nice to check that out for sure. Let's do a refresh. We're currently 39 minutes in, 46 minutes into the live stream. Alex Casey's, I think, video on bridges would be a good one. Yeah, I might do that. Alex, I've been using quite a few bridges lately. I know that Alex, you use bridges a fair amount, but there's new bridges coming up. It's just getting a quality bridge and also one that you can trust. Those are key. So, but it's a pretty nice bridge that I was using today. I do use a couple of them, but it's always very risky the first time you do it. You've got to make sure that other people people that you trust have been already taken the risk to use them, because you don't want to get your fees siphoned off. Very cool. All right, did I refresh that? I think I did. So there we are, 23 hours and 20 minutes to go. Still got the bonus remaining and 100% sitting there. Once again, $5,000 special on top of the 28.4% potentially that you could earn up to. So pretty nice benefits at the moment. And I do expect to see possibly some other tokens added. And like I say, probably pretty cool to have the leading blockchains, Solana, as I said, ADA, and maybe a few others in there. The other thing, of course, is eventually it might even have Pulse in there, right? Pulse in there, so it'll be interesting. Now, I think there's a lot of opportunities coming up for that, so it's going to be interesting to see what the team has got up their sleeve, because we know how innovative and creative they are. So they're definitely working on a few things that will be nice surprises, I'm sure. Alex Case is only because pathetic Gecko hiding Hex from the top 100. Absolutely. Let's just go to Nomics actually, and let's check out Nomics and check that out. So yeah, in the Hex, Axion, and Wise, they're obviously the big three CDs, and of course they have a lot of people across all those. The same, there's a certain amount of them, investors across those that share that. So it's pretty much the case. So you can see, look at Hex up here too. This is on nomics.com if you want to check this out. Nomics.com. 226.9 billion Hex now market cap. That's sitting at number 3. So this would show up on CoinGecko if they weren't gate kept on CoinGecko. I think they're shoved all the way back at like number 400 or something, and their market cap's disabled or something like that. Can't remember now. But you see Cardano is number 3 on CoinGecko, but here Hex is, of course. Now the transparent this has a circulating and transparent volume, which is quite pretty neat. And you can sort of see that Hex transparent volume is 91%, so looking pretty good. I actually prefer Nomics a lot better actually, information wise. But look at the 7-day prediction for Hex, 67 cents on here. Wow, and it can do it. I can see it. It's just got to push past this 40 cent mark really. It's been wavering a couple of cents around that, but we'll see. All right, so that's pretty much that. What I was going to say about this, I think that was it. Yeah, volume's climbing up here quite decently. So 83 million in volume. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, so very cool on that. This nomics.com if you want to check that out. It's actually got a lot of cool features on there and it looks a lot better. The size looks way better than CoinGecko. So I've got to remember to use this probably more often, to be honest. All right, very cool. Prana says, I think the Axion Accelerator can only accept ERC tweet chunks for now. Oh, that's a good point, Prana. Thanks for that. That was an oversight on my part. It's my oversight. Maybe they could put some bridging technology in behind it, Prana. Maybe they could do that. Maybe we could do that. That could be an option. Very cool. where are we up to here? We've got 70 minutes to go. Let's do a refresh. Check this out. Hope you guys are having a good time wherever you are around the world, and hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and enjoying your family and friends. Having some nice chow, getting some nice chow. Chow means food, for those who are not familiar. Having that chow down, they say. That's like kind of American, is it? American phrase? Not sure. Brian, I might know. All right, so still counting down, still pretty much sitting at the same. The Gwei at the moment still relatively high. This really is a pain, been a pain all week, to be honest. Look at that. I mean, you can't argue with that. I mean, that's kind of right in your face the last 7 days by hour there, and you can see even today was obviously with the market pullback caused some severe hemorrhage there on the gas fees. So what's this one here? Historical gas price. So this is by block at the bottom. So we did have that little dip. Remember, we were watching that on live. We had a little dip there. That was the dip. But it looks like, why is it so zigzaggy here and then it's got so smooth over here? Bit weird, isn't it? Bit weird. What's this one here? So pending transactions. Okay, that's going to change all the time. Fast. 317 transactions with gas price above 100 Gwei. So it's amazing quite how many transactions there are at any point in time. Right, very cool on that. Let's jump up to here, 99, under 100. Wow. All right, so just over 15 minutes for the first sniping hour, pretty much, and then 23 hours after that. 51 minutes into it. Let's jump over to general. Not much happening there. And what else we've done? Axion Twitter. Let's check out some of these things. We've got marketing ideas on here. So if you do have marketing ideas, you can post them in here. I must admit that I don't actually get into these other groups enough, and they have probably some good ideas that I'm missing out on that I'm not seeing. So this is one here by Mr. Mister. So that's a good one there. So we might actually read some of that some other time. We might actually go through this maybe tomorrow. Have a look through some of this stuff. I've just got Twitter in there, which is pretty cool. It's got all the latest Twitter posts. So I might actually go through that from now on. I might actually go through that as well. That'd be pretty cool. Now, what else we got in here? Proposal discussions are pretty important. So people can put their eyes in there. Don't have much, generally enough time to go through these, but you got there's some definitely good ideas in the mix there. Sometimes you might be able to hybrid that. So I'm sure that does. The community must, the marketing team must go through that stuff. And then you've got community proposals. So proposal discussions, basically, you've got a good idea. Put it out into here, and then if it sort of gets matured enough, it can go to community proposals, as I understand it. So that's pretty much that. And then, of course, if you are new to Axion and you want to get some special attention, or you've got some issues with, say, your wallet or entering the accelerator, you can always log your own support ticket in here. So that's pretty cool. So I don't know what's giving me no permissions there. This is so that you can do that yourself. So pretty cool. There's also some discussion groups here, liquidity and staking strategies. There's also multilingual chat in there. Deutschland, Espanol, some Russian from the looks of it, Francais, Netherlands, and what's that? Norway, is it? Norsk, yes. Has some other ones here too. So I've got the voices chats there. Price feed. What's that price feed? I don't need to check this one out. Price feed. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Price feed. I think that's probably possibly stopped, is it? It's got the Discord members, Axion holders. So yeah, the other big thing is that Axion went over 20,000 wallets finally after all this time. That was really nice to see that. And over 10,000 people on the Discord. Trade feed. Got lots of feeds in there. I haven't even looked at that. Look at that. It's got heaps of them. I probably should have used this stuff for a while. What we got there? It's got some trade feeds in there. Crypto news. What else? And then it's all the rest of its archive stuff, so you can check through that yourself. That's pretty cool. Right, very nice. I'll mark that as red. Go right to the, how many have I got there? Heaps. Right, so not too bad there. There's a few extra folders there if you want to check that out in your spare time. Otherwise, let's get back to the general chat there as well. Let's go jump back. Gwei's still sitting up around that 90, 100 mark. And let's do a refresh as we've got just over 12 minutes to go. in the sniping hour. We're up at 55 minutes for the live stream, looking good. I didn't do a poll today too, which was pretty amazing. You know me, I love my polls. Well, I do lately. Hey, the gas price, yeah, 85. Come on, you can do it. Go down, spike down for 30 Gwei for an hour at least. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's quickly check out the Coin Telegraph news, and they'll probably be. Then we'll come back around and check out the accelerator. That'll probably be a nice wrap up. SEC threatens to sue Coinbase over crypto yield program, considers a security. So interesting, some of the bigger players getting attention from SEC lately. Obviously, a bit more awareness now of crypto. El Salvador says merchants must process BTC transactions or they may face action. Korean crypto Jedi Master plans to launch a second VC blockchain fund. That might be interesting. We don't hear much about South Koreans, but they are huge in crypto, right? So we don't actually hear much. Maybe there's a couple of sites that I'm not seeing there. Former Reserve Bank official pushes for India to accept crypto. I think India should do. I think it's a huge, obviously, a lot of people from India are into crypto, but it's a huge opportunity to help a lot of people. What do you call it? Progress in life, improve their life, as it were. Afterpay tells Senate inquiry that crypto could slash merchant payment costs. Nothing much there. Kraken Australian CEO talks the August market report and BT price slump. And what else we got there? I think that was about it. Yeah, that's about it on there. So not too bad. I thought there'd be a bit more about El Salvador there, but wasn't. So cool. Right, let's do a refresh on this one. And we've got 10 minutes to go in the sniping hour. Can you believe it? We're going to refresh these numbers. And still at 100%, still 375 million. Remember, it is first in, first served. Once again, big $5,000 prize on as well for the next until the 15th. And also the 28.4% bonus up to if you max your stake. So when you go in and enter, say, 1 ETH, for example, and when you change this, you'll see all the numbers change on the side. So if you change this like that, you can see what you're shortening the period of days or the period of years, as it were. You'll see the percentage start falling. So 25%, go to 10 years, say, down to 23%, go down to 5 years, and you're down to 17.7%, and then down to, let's say 350 days, and you're down at 13.4%. But as soon as you go down one more day to 349, you're down to 7%, and then everything below 7% down to 60 days. So 60 days to 349 is 7% bonus, which is pretty nice, right? A pretty quick reward, just above the market as well. So just from the current point of view. So pretty nice on that. All right, looking good. I don't know what's happened to my screen, but hopefully I'll be able to fix it up before we do tomorrow's live stream. All right, very nice. All right, hey, Alex, once again, thanks for moderating, and thanks everybody for your comments. To all the Axion token members, big shout out to you. Once again, there's a new link in the video description, and no one's picked it up yet, and it's been there for 2 days. So maybe tomorrow you can let me know what that new link is. All right, take care now, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be in Discord, of course, and I'm going to probably cook up some nice scrumptious dinner, possibly chicken and potato pom-poms with some nice corn and baby peas. How does that sound? Pretty good. All right, take care of all. See you later, and haere rā, as we say in New Zealand. Cheers. Peace out. Peace out.